this is courtesy of Quentin. Deion Sanders apparently says that he has never pleasured himself a day in his life. Let me go ahead and share the screen, and then we're going to go into it.
Buggy, you said you got questions to ask?
Yeah, me and my brother Shador was over here talking about a method we were, debating about. But
so disgusting.
You said you don't jack off, or you never jack off.
Oh my God, bro! No, I didn't know this was that type of show.
No, I'm just saying. That's what me and Shador.
I seen the show on TikTok.
So
I didn't know that was okay.
So we saw that went viral, and we was like,
never in my life.
No way.
Hey, dog.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, Deion Sanders says he has never pleasured himself in his life. Do y'all think that that's crazy, or do y'all think that that's logical? Quentin, I'm gonna let you go ahead and lead off with this.
I think, given his name and stature, he probably didn't have to. That I would think if you got a name and some money, like you always a text message or a phone call away from a woman coming over to do whatever.
What about self-discipline though?
I don't think he had any. Like just to see, like he probably has some now, but I don't think he had any back then when he was coming up. He was crazy.
Y'all don't think that some guys have discipline, has self-discipline, where they don't? They never.
Well, they can have enough self-discipline not to jack off too.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that's why he did it. Well, he said that was the reason he didn't. He said I didn't have to. You missed that first part.
No, I mean I feel you. I mean I'm pretty sure it's different reasons.
But that's not the reason he gave for not doing it. He said that he fucking had women everywhere, which makes sense.
So you saying that the only reason that a man would never self-pleasure himself is that he always had an abundance of women, or he has some abundance?
No, I'm not saying that's the only reason. I'm saying this is the reason I believe him. Other dudes just they discipline. I commend you. Good job. But shit.
They say you cooking me in the chat, Quentin.
I'm cooking you?
Yeah, I don't really know what that means, but I feel you.
I don't cook anything. I've never cooked in my life, but I don't. I think there's many reasons that men don't do that.
Jesse in the chat says, I've never jerked off either. I think it's weird and have no desire. Isn't it low-key gay?
Fuck, everything's fuck. I can't even jack off anymore. I'm out. Hey, everything is gay to you niggas. God damn.
Wait. Wait. So if you're thinking about a woman and you whack off, that's gay?
Jesus.
So if you think about a woman and you whack off, that's gay. I'm just curious. Like, how is that gay? Where would the gay lines be crossed? I just want to know. Like, I'm just saying. It doesn't make any sense.
I've said it multiple different times. I don't jack off. No, that's a fact. That's 100% fact. I don't jack off and I don't watch porn.
I don't watch porn either.
And I don't jack off.
I slipped up like a couple times or two. That's it.
And like I said, I think that first of all, it just don't make sense to me. Secondly, I just think that if you just stay busy, that shit is just not even something that fucks them up.
What's going on?
What the fuck is happening?
You all right over there, Quentin?
You good, bro?
Did he just pull up porn?
We're watching porn.
No, that sounds like something on his phone.
I'm muted now. No, that sounds like a message.
We can't watch porn in Oklahoma.
Bro. Dog, you overstimulated.
There's something going on, man.
Quentin is overstimulated, bro. See, that's the problem. Is then that shit. Just...
He went to that dinner. He's in a good mood, and he went shopping for Easter dresses.
I think that jagging off too much and watching too much porn can lead to you being gay.
Oh yeah.
can lead to you being gay?
Yes. I think that's why
Well,
so many of these men are confused about their sexuality because they're constantly looking at other men's dinglings and ball sack.
it's gonna lead it's gonna lead to you underperforming. You're gonna underperform. You're gonna
Molly got a
underperform.
different theory than me.
Well,
I believe
I ain't gonna
that
go to that gay
I
shit.
believe that it's a gateway because niggas eventually become so desensitized to regular shit that they have to seek out more and more stuff that you know what I'm saying ultimately
Like chasing a high. You
yeah.
just have to do more and more drugs until
Nah, I think making porn is a gateway. I don't think actually.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think making porn is a gateway. When
Make it.
you
What do you
actually
mean?
making it, because it's gonna lead you down. It's gonna lead you down them roads.
I
It's
Making
gonna
can
lead
see
it?
you
that
down them
too.
roads.
Yeah.
What
Some men
You
Making
saying
it.
eventually
like
go
being
into
a
gay
star or
porn.
wait, are you
you mean
saying
like
like
your private videos, or you mean like
No,
that's your
I'm
job?
saying actually being a porn star.
oh that's
That's gonna
different.
lead you down the road to being gay. It's gonna lead you down that road. For one thing, it, in order that they say, in order to like go major with that shit, you gotta do gay porn anyway. That's what they say. So it's definitely gonna lead down that motherfucking road.
Yeah, I just
Just saying.
always and I said this 1,000 times. I just think it leads to being desensitized. Um I mean, you got to start figuring out what the correlation is by how things are playing out for a lot of young guys. Earlier and earlier in people's lives, they getting ED, they getting
Mm.
erectile
It's
dysfunction.
so easily accessible.
Yeah, they getting erectile dysfunction, and you have to start putting that shit together. And it's like maybe it's because they overstimulated and it's too accessible. And
Well, now
so
you know why Tracy Ellis Ross goes for the younger men.
young
No, that ain't
niggas,
why. Don't give her no out. She just blown out.
No,
That's
this
what
is
it
happening
is.
in younger men too. Even like 16-year-old boys are getting ED because they're just doing this too much.
What?
They wearing it out. They wearing it
Is that
out.
even possible?
It is now. Like back in the day, they used to have to go find magazines. Now all you have to do is push a couple buttons on your smartphone. It's too easy. You can scroll on social media and you can basically see it, you know.
I will say this though, it definitely decrease your performance. So you shouldn't practice doing that shit. You just shouldn't. Then you're gonna be yearning for a certain way for a woman to please you. And I think that's where it gets shit gets start getting weird. You know what I'm saying? You cannot practice just constantly ejaculate. And you're gonna have to pray that shit off too. Like for real. Once you get
And then
addicted
it's
to that shit, you're gonna have to pray that shit off. Like, cause then you starting to get into like getting possessed, all type of weird ass shit.
yeah.
All that sexual shit is fucked up.
yeah,
People don't know how to channel it.
I think that the fastest way for niggas to go broke is to not have any kind of sex. Seriously, bro. I think that the fastest way for people to go broke is to not have any sexual discipline.
Oh shit! I wasn't expecting.
Dog, I'm telling you, man, listen.
Yeah.
Niggas that can't control themselves, they don't have discipline, they get ED, they go broke, and
Yeah,
they willing to sacrifice shit. It's that they wouldn't normally sacrifice so that you know what I'm saying they can get one off. Those type of niggas they can't walk away from women.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just seen I it's I couldn't do it. I've never been into it. It's never my thing ever.
And I also think like I'm gonna be honest though. I think dudes that like once you start hitting a certain threshold and you start sleeping with too many women, I think that open you up to being gay too. Cause you can't get the same pleasure. You don't get the same pleasure from women that you used to. Like it's a
Mm,
lot of dudes, like they start talking crazy, man. Like you letting a woman
I
play
don't know
with
about
your
that one, Slimmy.
man. All right, think about Tank. Think about Tank.
No, Tank is in the industry though. That one is a little different.
No, I don't think it's that much different. And the way that nigga be
I
talking,
don't know. I don't know about that one, Slimmy.
Man. All right. Once you hit a threshold, once you start getting into like 300s and 400s and crazy numbers like that, shit.
That's not really that hard to do for certain people though, Slimmy.
I didn't say it was
Slim,
hard.
Slimmy is just saying they get bored with women after a
Yeah,
minute and they
you
start
go.
wanting a man's butt.
No, why would you want a man
That's the gateway.
from sleeping with a bunch of women?
What I'm saying is you don't get the same
I've heard
pleasure.
that
You
before
don't get the
too.
same pleasure. And these dudes, you just said it yourself. It's like dopamine. Like
No,
one
I said watching porn.
okay, so watching porn and then being with a whole bunch of women, like what's the difference? Like
Because
once you've reached a certain threshold, you aren't able to get that same feeling
no, Slimmy. Okay,
anymore.
so what? All right, so Slimmy, what's the difference between and just box getting the nut off, right? What's the difference between fucking one or two girls? Let me change my verbiage so Carrie can agree with it. Having sexual intercourse with one or two girls regularly, let's say every day on average, 4 or 5 times a week at least, and doing a different chick almost every single time. What's the difference?
What do you mean doing a different chick every single
A
time?
different chick.
You saying 4 or 5 times a week?
Mm-hmm. What's the difference? Because you're still getting a nut off, you're still having sex, you're still doing the same
Oh
thing
well,
that
you
you
don't have
do.
those. You don't have those same spirits. You don't have a whole bunch of different spirits on you.
Okay, I understand what you're saying on the spiritual part, but I don't know. I just don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. When you start hearing these dudes talk, no, I ain't just saying anything. You just got to think about it from a different perspective and open up your mind a little bit. Because in all reality, once you start getting a whole bunch of spirits on you, people be different. People are completely different. They turn into totally different people. They not moving the same. I seen it with my own eyes. You get a certain spirit on you, these motherfuckers be crumbling. They be trying to get right back to that same woman. They can never get her back.
I don't know, Slimmy. I think you can always get her back.
Nah, nah, because it's not. It's actually
I don't think people be wanting them back, but I think you can always get them back.
it's the what is it called? The Jezebel spirit.
Slimmy, you
What's
can always get a chick back, bro.
no,
And
no, I don't. It's not an actual woman. It's more so like a feeling. So it's like once you get that spirit on you, you can't get that off of you. You're gonna keep yearning and yearning and yearning and yearning.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, I don't know, Slimmy. I think that people just have regular sex, not regular sex, but it's so wild that we gotta define it as regular sex. But dudes that never get into that wild shit or never get exposed, because like when you say Tank and shit, right? I think that Tank probably got exposed to some stuff in the industry that he wasn't supposed to get exposed to. I don't think it was the fact that he slept with this woman or that woman. I think it's more or less the fact that it's people in the industry that just got a bunch of chicks, and that's just it. It's NBA players that then probably slept with a whole lot of chicks, and that's just it. They just sleep with a whole lot of chicks. Like you never hear that. Oh man, they switched over and they started fucking with dudes too. You don't hear that shit. They just had chicks everywhere, right? You don't
Yeah,
hear
some
about
dudes they can't
Future
get that
being
shit
no
up off
dudes
of
and
them.
shit like that. Because I'm pretty sure a chick would tell on him. You don't hear about Future being into no dudes or nothing. It's just like he got a whole bunch of chicks everywhere. It's just the way that it is.
Well, his baby mama did say he likes something,
He like what?
allegedly. I don't know. It's one of his baby mothers got on the internet at some point.
He like some wild stuff.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. She
Oh,
didn't say
shit.
exactly what, but she was alluding to some stuff. But I don't know. I don't know him. He
No,
might just be freaky. He might not necessarily be into men, but
not Dirty Sprite. Not Dirty Sprite too. No, I
he's
can't
a
believe that
Scorpio,
shit.
so he's probably into some crazy stuff. I don't know. Probably
Okay,
not
I got a
men, but
question for y'all.
Go ahead.
I know you're saying that. Okay, so I know that a man's sexual performance a lot of times is tied into like how he views himself and his masculinity. So
Mhm.
if ED is happening and it's getting younger and younger, like what is that going to do for men as the generations go? And this sense of masculinity is like declining.
I
They
think that
turn
more men
into
are
us. They become women.
Come
more
on,
That's what
men
Molly.
happens.
more no, that is true because more
It's
men are
what
becoming
scientists are saying that eventually, within so long, the male chromosome will not exist anymore. Like y'all are going extinct. And this is science saying this.
men. There are more. It seems like it's more gayness than ever before. It seems like it's more femininity and men being open to whatever, open to some wild shit than ever before. So I do think that there is a I don't know, man. That is the weirdest phenomenon. That has to be
Y'all,
has
yeah.
to be it has to be a spirit for a nigga to say, you know what? Let this nigga, this hairy motherfucker over here touch me. That gotta be a spirit, bro.
Mhm.